Hey everyone, I hope your day is going great, your week is going great. I have a video here. These are my collection of Western imitation pearl or cracked ice, whatever you want to call it, celluloid covers. Of course, because it's Western and I have the book out, I also have the iconic W49. And that's the version number 3. Here's the box. Got a 77 up there because I got to talk about that. But that's the version 3 where all the markings are on the show side there. I don't know if you can see that. I'll bring it up closer. This camera is on a tripod. And there's the paperwork with the box. I also have the wooden display that came with this one, for the number 3 that you hang on the wall. I haven't put that. I haven't put it on the wall yet. Put it that way. But anyway, let's take a quick look. Why the sunshine's still out? It is a partly sunny day here in Michigan, and when we come up here, you'll see the marking is all on the show side. And this is a Vietnam era with the small pins. You'll see I didn't clean any of the patina off the brass. I like it just like that. Blade's in pretty good shape. There's some pitting and some scratches, but overall still in pretty good shape. And this is actually solid rosewood with the thinner handle before they kind of changed the handle around. Made it more blocky and used a laminate. You'll see the pins all have their original patina on it. So I figured I'd just put that out there. That's one of 3 that I have. I have the number 2, the number 3, and the number 8. All right, let's go right to the book. Well, let's go to the earliest one. That would be this. This is the number 2100. And this one's in magnificent shape. Trying to get it all where the sun is here so it's all nice and sparkly. This is a swell center hunter single blade. Listen to the pop on this. No wobble. Nice thick blade. Got your classic shield. Try and keep it in the sun. And it's got some scratches, but you'll also notice it still has the etch here. The Western States etch. This is in the 1931 catalog. Put that right there. Go to the first page. Here, this even before they get to the catalogs. They show the 2100 with the 55230 and the 5227. 2 stags and a fake pearl. Lost the bookmark. That's all right. But here we go. This is the 1931 catalog. And oh, it's not in that part, in that section. Here it is. It's still in the 31 catalog. Right there to the left. Trying to keep it in the sun. And what does that say? 5 1/4 inch long overall. Heavy saber clip. Full mirror finish blade. Nickel silver bolsters. Brass linings. Heavy pearl composition, non-breakable handle. I wish we were completely in the sun, but I'm doing this in between clouds, and it's probably going to go. Sun is going to go behind a cloud any second here. So that's that one. Once again, give you a good look at it, and we'll listen to it close. Boom. The second one from that era is the X245 with the original sheath. You'll see it says Western States here. I don't know if we can see that without. There we go. Western States Manufacturing Company, Boulder, Colorado. This one's got some spotting on it. But it also says on the stamp here, if I can get it, stop shaking. There we go. West Cut, Boulder, Colorado. And I believe this is a 4.5-inch blade. Here it is in the book. X245. Heavy gauge forged steel, or it's a 5-inch blade. And you'll see the marking on there also says West Cut. 5-inch blade, a heavy shape and style knife, long, familiar to hunters and sportsmen. Pearl or assorted composition, non-breakable handles with a black underlay. I'll show you the black underlay. It's basically a wood underlay. So it's not solid, composite or celluloid. Really cool knife though. Nice teener on there. Guard is a little bent. It should be straight. But from 1931, that's almost 100 years old. We can forgive a little flavor on it. So the next one up is this. Well, let's see. Maybe we'll do, because we're going to lose these bookmarks, we'll do this little guy here. And there, get some sun on it. This is a little Whittler, personal grooming Whittler. And it's the 2356F. Right there. Overall 3 inches. Pearl composition, non-breakable handles, flexible nail file. Also made without file, see price list. This one has the nail file, and it is weird because it is flexible. This one I have to sharpen out. There's some gouges. There's some gouges in the blade. Not so much this one up at the tip, there is. But that's your smaller blade here. I imagine these are for sharpening quill pens. Second blade. Can't get my fingernail in there, so they all close real tight. There we go. You'll see this one also has some nicks in the blade that I'll sharpen out someday. The etch on these says Western States in the Arc. You see that? It's very faint. And let's check out this flexible file. Really cool. Watch this. So you can do your nails, which I need to do. They're a little long today. And sharpen your quill pen, or I guess you could probably whittle some little sticks with it. But it is the Whittler shape. And it has the classic bar shield. Cool little knife. Next one up. I think that was in the 1936 catalog. Yeah. Next one up is in the 1941 catalog, but I believe it's earlier than that because it has steel liners. I don't know if you can see that. Steel liners. And this one is without a shield. It's just a little jack. 3 1/4 inches long. Let's put something on here. Sweet. It's got a lot of meat left on the blade. It's used up a little bit. And there's your secondary pen blade. So a clip and a pen, kind of a swell bottom or swell end. Carry this quite a bit. And this one also has, a marking, a straight line. But it's Western States, really. It says Western. Let's see if we can get it to focus in. Very faint, but it says Western Boulder, Colorado, but in a different font, the early font. I'm thinking this had a Western States etch up here because it's kind of like my 1931 swirl that I just showed a little while ago. Swirl celluloid. So as we move on, we're almost done here. Hang with me. Move on to the 258. It's a little longer than the 48. So I'll show you. It's a 5-inch blade. And our friend BDH says the 58 pattern they made it and they tried to sell the government on it for a World War II fighting knife, but they didn't like it because they thought it was kind of lacking in intensity, maybe, I guess you could say. It's a little short with the blade and maybe a little thin. So Western designed the 77 Commando, and then this is what ended up being their first World War II knife, which is a pretty sweet knife. So as far as what year did this first appear in the catalog? I got it in the 1950 catalog, but I believe it's earlier than that because they were making them before World War II. And all the catalogs aren't complete in this book. So, but here, I'll show you what it is here. The 258 5 1/4 inch blade, heavy pearl composition, saber blade. So there you go. And finally, last but not least, is the hunter. And this was from the beginning. Where one of the markers came out. I believe 1930. Here we go. This is the number 2227. Boy, this working with the sun half in and half out ain't working. But I wanted you guys to see the knives in the sun. Anyway, it says it's a 5 1/4 long overall, large heavy clip blade, slender skinning knife, full mirror finish, nickel silver bolsters, brass liners, heavy pearl composition, non-breakable handles. So that's it for the book. And we'll get some little sparkle on this one. This one's got a lot of flavor to it. It's lost its mirror polish, that's for sure. Nice teener on there. And once again, this one has some gator snap. And the saber skinner. The skinner, not the saber. The saber's the clip point. So there you have it, my friends. We got the 2-blade hunter, swell center hunter, little manicurist Whittler, a swell end jack, the 258 hunting knife, 5 1/4 inch blade, and this thing is cool, little frontier bowie, which is, what was it? Oh, this is the original sheath too, where they kind of did this little cool lacing here. It's actually yellow to match those scales. Let's take a little look and see what, I forgot what this was, 4 1/4, 4 1/2. Oh, 5. It's supposed to be 5. But Western, for some reason, on a lot of their knives, they say they're 5 inches and they're 1/4 inch short from that. So there you have it, my friends. Let's do a little spin here. I'll try and hold it steady. Whether you call it cracked ice or imitation pearl, celluloid, that's what it looks like. Got Old Glory in the reflection of the 49. Bowie box. Commando 77. A marine lighter over here, which is pretty cool. It's not a Zippo, it's a Thunderbird lighter. And the Bowie paperwork. And the Western Bible. The Knife Makers Who Went West by Harvey Platts. So there you guys go. I hope you all hung in. 19 minutes long. If Ricky can do it, getting much healthier, you guys can. Until next time, my friends, take care. Peace. Bye-bye.